Welcome to today's Mock Interview Pro, where we'll help you prepare for your upcoming Firewatcher interview. This role is crucial in maintaining safety and preventing fires, and we're here to equip you with the confidence and skills you need to succeed. Let's dive right in with our first question about your commitment to fire safety. Could you share an experience that highlights your dedication to fire safety and prevention? Interviewers want to see how committed you are to prioritizing safety and preventing fires. Here are some tips to help you answer this question effectively. Choose a specific incident that involves fire safety. Clearly explain your role and the actions you took to ensure safety. Focus on the outcome and what you learned from the experience. Use clear and direct language to convey your dedication. Relate your experience to the Firewatcher role. Let's look at an example. Answer to illustrate these points.
In a previous position, I noticed workers improperly storing flammable materials. I led a training session on fire safety protocols and corrected the storage practices. As a result, we had no fire incidents during the project.
By the way, we're only covering a handful of questions in this video, but I've prepared a free PDF with all 30 top interview questions for Firewatcher. It also includes example answers and tips to help you prepare with confidence. The download link is just below. Can you tell me about a time when teamwork was essential in preventing a fire incident? This question is designed to gauge your ability to work collaboratively with others to prevent fire hazards. To craft a strong response, consider these tips. Select a project where teamwork was key. Clearly describe each team member's role. Focus on the proactive measures taken to prevent fire hazards. Highlight your personal contribution to the team's efforts. Include the successful outcomes of these efforts. Here's how you might answer this question.
During a construction project, our team identified fire hazards by holding regular safety meetings and assigning fire watch roles. I was responsible for checking fire safety equipment, and thanks to our teamwork, we completed the project without any fire incidents.
Tell me about a time when your attention to detail helped identify a potential fire hazard. This question aims to evaluate your ability to notice small details that could prevent fire risks. Consider these tips when forming your answer. Choose a specific example from your past experience. Clearly and concisely describe the situation. Highlight the details you noticed that others might have missed. Explain the actions you took to address the hazard. Conclude with the outcome of your actions. Here's an example of how you might respond.
At a warehouse, I noticed cardboard boxes stored too close to a heating unit. I reported it to my supervisor, and we moved the boxes, preventing a potential fire risk and ensuring compliance with safety regulations.
How would you assess the impact of weather conditions on fire risks during your watch? This question evaluates your understanding of how environmental factors can affect fire risk. Keep these strategies in mind when answering. Monitor real-time weather updates for temperature, humidity, and wind speed. Evaluate vegetation dryness using recent rainfall data and local drought conditions. Understand how different weather patterns can influence fire behavior. Keep visual records of significant weather changes. Communicate with your team to share observations and insights. Here's an example of how to answer this question.
I would continuously check the weather forecast for temperature and humidity levels, monitor the landscape for dry vegetation, and alert my team to any sudden changes. This vigilance helps in managing fire risks effectively.
If you notice sparks near flammable materials, what immediate actions would you take? This question assesses your emergency response skills when facing a direct fire threat. Here's how to structure a quick and decisive response. Stay calm and quickly assess the situation. Move flammable materials away if it's safe. Warn others nearby to evacuate the area. Use a fire extinguisher if trained and safe to do so. Notify a supervisor or fire safety personnel immediately. Consider this example response.
First, I would assess if it's safe to approach and move flammable materials away. Then I would alert my colleagues to evacuate the area and notify a supervisor for further action.
Before we wrap up, remember you can get all 30 questions, example answers, and step-by-step tips in a handy PDF. Totally free. Just grab it below.